What is going on, guys? It is your boy CryptoMykel coming today with a FPG update. We are of course going over the E100-Vu33p that we did get from Osprey Electronics. Super shout out to them for getting this over to us. Remember, guys, you can pick up currently you can pick up there you go, the E300, the E100-Vu35p. That is not the one that we use. We use the 33p, which is the E100 version of this bad boy right here. So our hatch rates are a third of what the E300-Vu33p can do. And of course, you cannot buy the version that I have currently. That is yet. They're currently looking, engaging all the engagement from our videos currently to see if it's a viable option, because it would come at a cheaper price point than the Vu35p version of the E100. I think it would be a great bang for buck here personally, but that's why we need you guys to put your comments down below if you would love to see an E100-Vu33p like I have currently. So of course today, guys, we are going to go over mining KYLAcoin. We also used on our Vu33p E100. Also, we did end up using Retro Mike's community pool. So if you are using KYLAcoin and mining KYLAcoin, or look at mining KYLAcoin, check his pool out. He would greatly appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. We use Tradeogre as a wallet. I don't ever recommend using exchanges as wallets, but in this case, I don't plan to hold any of the KYLAcoin, so beats setting up a wallet. Dev fee for this is 15%. It is the heftiest of the fees that we've had to deal with here with the Vu33p or any of the bitstreams so far from Osprey. This one was developed by K1 Labs. Alright, so looking here at the charts, on the lowest of the lows, mine are these light grays currently. The darker grays are the E300 version of the Vu33p. So I was able to achieve at the lowest setting 2.4 gigahashes at 58 watts, which actually does put you in the positive at 7 cents anyway. So that puts you at 2,400 megahashes for 58 watts. Don't forget to add in your 15% miner fee, and that puts you at a revenue of 55 cents per day. After electric costs, you are looking around 36 cents per day, or 0.00227 KYLAcoin. Not too bad. Next up, you kind of get up with 75 watts, which is a really good target wattage for a lot of things, and would be kind of your top of the limits for an FK33. 75 watts to 100 watts is where you're gonna kind of be at for an FK33. So it puts you at 2.8 gigahashes for 75 watts. So 2.8 for 75. And that puts you at 41 cents per day after electric costs, or 0.00257 KYLAcoin. So still putting you in the money according to that. I tried out this setting right here. This was actually not on my spreadsheet, but I gave it a shot. That way we could set it at an even 3 gigahashes. So we put 750 on the core, 700 on the VCCINT, which gave us around 93 watts at the wall for 3 gigahashes. So you can change this to 3,000 for 93. That puts us at 42 cents per day at a 0.00262 KYLAcoin per day. After electric costs, that is. Alright, so going to the highest setting that we can achieve. I would not recommend keeping it at this setting, just because that's 160 watts through a singular board, and that is kind of high. Yes, it is capable of it. I would recommend it being immersion cooled at that point, just to keep the heat away from the chip. But we ran it for a short amount of time, and we were able to achieve 3.6 gigahashes for about 160 watts, and that is cranking that core to 900 and that VCC INT, or your millivolts, on that on the core all the way to 850, which is pretty freaking high. All right, and so that of course gets us at the highest setting of 3.6 gigahashes, right? So 3,600 for 160, which is a lot. You push out 43 cents per day, so really, like, you're not benefiting from that, or 0.00265. At the end of the day, at the highest setting, you're pushing about 83 cents. I would not recommend that whatsoever, just because it's really not beneficial. Your sweet spot is kind of the 3 gigahash, or even the 2.8 gigahash at 75 watts. Puts you at a pretty good low, like, watt per gigahash. So do keep that in mind when getting a E300 Vu33p, that running that high of voltages is not sustainable for a long period of time. I mean, it could be if you have silicon lottery, but you're really decreasing the life of your hardware running at that high. So I wouldn't recommend it. Is it doable? Yes, but I wouldn't recommend it. We weren't running very hot either, if anybody's curious, because we did test it for a short period of time, of course, but it was not hot. It was not even hot like here. The ambient temperature was pretty low, so therefore it was pretty safe to crank the fans up to 100% and let it eat. So I do not recommend it. I still am not, I'm not currently mining it, right? We're back on solo mining currently for Radiant, which we are on day 26 currently, and if anybody is curious, so day 26, and guess what, guys? Still no block. I know you're hoping for it, but yes, still no block on day 26. So still chugging along. We have 31% effort currently. Eventually, soon, we will hit a block. I have faith. Remember, we just have to beat 81 days currently to not have to pull mine. So another point of the video, but guys, if you would like any E300, remember to make sure to use the codes down below. You can save up to $125 off a E300 Vu35p, and then the E300 Vu33p you can save $100 off. So do keep that in mind. You also can save on the E100. I'm not leaving that one out. It is $30 off, I believe. But check those out down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Osprey would greatly appreciate that, of course. And without them, we wouldn't be testing this out. So super shout out to them. This was KYLAcoin on the VU33p E100. Next week we will be testing Etika on the VU33p. We will actually have a full, more in-depth guide on that one because you have to download the firmware for this. It's not automatic update, so we'll show you how to do that as well. But we'll see y'all next time. Much love, peace out, stay savage, and keep your hash rates up, your watts down low. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.